My name is Jessica Walters. I am a 2020 Pony Pro with Performance Pony Company, and our August challenge video was how do you feel like you are a leader, or how do you become a leader? And I had to think on that for a couple days because honestly, that is not my goal. I don't wake up every day trying to shine or lead or I get lead people or be a leader. That's not the way that I look at it. And I think that what I more so, because I'm not a spotlight person. I'm very much a homebody. I can be on the verge of antisocial, and out of the walls of my home or this little barn or my horses, I can shut down, and it would be easy for me to reclude. But I guess more so what I try to do is I try to wake up every day and just be a decent human being. And be human. And not use that when I say we're only human, or when people here say you're human, not as an excuse, but as an acknowledgement of your failures, of your weaknesses, of your shortcomings. And acknowledge that in who you are, who Christ says you are, who Christ says that you can become. You acknowledge that though you may fall short, or you have issues or circumstances that you prefer maybe not to go through, or wish that you could snap your fingers and not be involved in. And maybe you have fear or anxiety, and but you continue despite that. Because though we are human, we fall short, we are not enough, we are not strong enough, we are weak. Christ is not. When you have the courage to continue on despite your surroundings, when you have the courage to be your decent human good self, despite what the world is telling you, what friends or peers or even family tells you, acknowledge your fear and do it anyway. Well, that to me kind of makes people look your way. It kind of makes people want to feel the same courage to do that in their own lives. To kind of, I hate to say control, because we shouldn't be in control of our lives. I mean, yes and no. The parents or the older people that watch the video will see what I'm saying. Give Christ the control, but we still have responsibilities to do and choices to make. But there are a lot of people out there who live their life based off of someone else. There are a lot of people out there who are scared to be who they are to the very core, so much that they don't even know who they are, because they've been running their whole life chasing something that somebody said they are to be, or the world says they are to be, or their friends say they are to be, or that they can or can't do, and they can or can't think. And when you stand up and you have the courage to put your foot down and say, no, I want to do what's right, I want to do what the convictions are in my heart, that in itself is lights a torch for someone else. And when they see you or someone else stand up and have the courage to be yourself and who Christ made you to be, and be different, not being different out of spite, and not being different because you want to stand out, and not being different because again you can be different because you have the courage to be different, or you can stomp your foot and say, I'm going to be different out of selfish motivation or ambition. And when you have the courage to be who you are made to be in Christ and in life, and you can stand up and do that despite I know I've said that word a lot. What others are doing around you, it does light a torch to other people. And they look at you and say, well, if she can do it, maybe I can do that too. If she can do it, maybe I can go to her or him and listen to maybe counsel that I've never heard before, and begin to blaze my own path. I feel like true leadership is not something that is desired. It is something that is just born and is just made in somebody. We all get caught up in life sometimes, especially now with the way that the crazy world is. And if you stumble into leadership, you have to admit when you fail and admit when you're wrong, and you have to stand up and forgive and apologize and eat crow sometimes, no matter how bad it tastes. And you have to do what you say and say what you mean, and again, just be a decent human. And I think leadership follows in that. I think a true leader doesn't beg for crowds. He doesn't beg for someone to lead. I feel like he encourages. They encourage. They should stand in the back and push those in front of them to success. So that may sound like a bunch of rambling to some, but that is my take on being a leader for the 2020 Performance Pony Company. Again, my name is Jessica Walters, and I'm in Mississippi, and I'm thrilled and excited to be part of this company. The values and morals are great. The products are great. The way that this company is trying to promote itself and promote a meaning much bigger than the company is something that I definitely feel honored to be aligned with. Patty and Allie and I and all my little ponies and little horses feel honored. So thank you.